Yeah. And I think like anytime you're learning something new, y- there's the edges that you had no idea existed, right? And you had to learn certain things to get
Yep.
to that edge to then see it. It's like, oh, here I thought I was like on the right track, and now I see this here in front of
Yep.
me. Like, had no idea that was going to be there. And I think that's just how it goes. And one thing I've learned as a marketer is that it it's always changing, but yet it's not. I mean, the underlying what marketing is, you're dealing with people and psychology, that will never change, right?
Hmm.
But the way we do it, the technology, changes so fast, and um, I mean, you just have to. If you don't embrace learning, you're gonna get left in the
Oh my
dust
gosh,
because it's
yes.
gonna be a constant, right?
Yep.
And so what? So when you said like it was tough, um, and challenging. Were there times where like imposter syndrome set in, and or just like a
It's funny. I actually don't feel like I had imposter syndrome. Like I have had imposter syndrome, of course. In this particular situation, I don't think that was my issue. I think it was just overwhelm.
mm,
It was like system overload, overwhelm. Where do I even begin? Um, and I have always been a proponent for like, you don't need to know a particular industry to like
mhm,
sell that. You can
yeah,
always learn. And I do believe that. However, with that said, I now am a proponent that the ramp time is indeed shorter if someone has already sold into that market.
mhm,
You understand the lingo, you understand the community, you have connections, you have a general idea of how the product works.
mm,
And that's just a reality. Like, yes, a great salesperson can sell anything. I get that. But you have to learn who you're selling to, what their personas are, what they care about, what their challenges are. And so if you don't already know that, that does take longer. And I think it's the same thing for marketing. If someone's been in fintech for years, they understand, they get what
mhm,
buyers care about. Whereas for me, I have never been in the partnerships tech space. I've been in partnerships, but I've never been in the technology space where you're leveraging a technology to make those partner co-selling relationships smoother, faster, easier, more, revenue driven, what have you.
mm.
And so a lot of what I think my overwhelm came from is like, I literally don't know what you people are talking about right now. Like, I have no clue. I don't know who our buyers are. I don't know what they care about. And so much of marketing and creating content that resonates with your buyers is knowing what they care about,
Mhm,
being able to speak the talk, speak the speak, however you want to say it, um, and to be able to communicate with them in a way that's compelling. And so that freaked me out. It was like, how can I do my best work? How can I do my job if I don't even know that? And again, grateful. My boss is very patient and he gets that I have to learn and he's not freaked out about it like I am. But I want to produce quality work that people care about, like inherently. And so that's like an added layer of challenge and an added layer of stress for me is, how can I learn all of this as fast as I possibly can? And then also learn everything marketing
mm.
as fast as I can. And so it's like double down, you better make sure you got your reading goggles on because there's a lot to learn.